Good day, good day. Most civilized savage coming at you again, right? We're on like part 7, 8, or 9 of the Declaration of Independence. It's a good book or piece of paper, I guess. Right? We're at that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Uh, an extremely great line in the book. Um, it has a lot of implications to it, and people definitely misquote it. Everyone thinks you get that from your Constitution. That's idiotic, to say the least. But there are plenty of issues, and so let's start with it. Life, right? You have the right to life. But if you're not alive, guess what? You don't have that right yet. If you don't have your social security number, you're not alive in America yet. Right? If you're an American and that whole life thing, right? Doesn't fucking matter. Just a glop of cells, some hydrogen, and whatever else, right? Fucking, that's the sad truth. And even when you are alive, right? If you have no documents or anything like that, they will treat you like you aren't alive, which is fine, I guess. Although they're very biased and ignorant with all that, so there's that as well, and we'll go into that. Right? They say you have the right to live, and you do in America, right? That's one of the things that they try to give you, right? A life, right? They sometimes try too hard, right? Oh, throw all the COVID people in some fucking old people homes. Well, that's okay. Even though it kills those people at a higher rate than any other age group, okay. Okay, right? But lock everyone down and make 20 to 60 million people lose their job versus the 600K deaths. Nope, wait, we're not there yet. We're not as bad as heart disease, right? So whatever, right? And stuff like that, they just try to tax you more and take your worth, devour your worth, right? But we'll get into that later. That's a whole nother topic as well, right? And they'll put your life at a certain value, right? Our reserve has everyone in America at, they increased it 12 grand this year, so I think we're at like 18 something. So you have a price on your debt to your government, right? And or at least to the Federal Reserve. If everyone paid that off, fucking, it's only 20 grand, right? Someone spent that money. I didn't get to choose where it went or nothing like that. Oh well. Anyways, they say life. Right, we get a chance to live. People bitch that, oh, we're not getting health care and oh, we're getting fucked on this and that. Have you ever had to go to a hospital ER and pay $500 for a 15-cent piece of fucking albuterol, right? Or $500 to just go hear an opinion by some fucking asshole doctor that doesn't know their elbows from their assholes, right? Yeah, I have. And fuck does it matter? I didn't have the proper stuff to go in there. Guess what? They still make sure I live. They give me a debt, right? And why should I have a question about their charge, right? I came to them, right? And sooner or later you try and pay it off, right? Now there are issues where like you didn't choose to be saved and they threw on a giant debt onto you. Well, some people would rather be dead than alive, I will tell you that much. But again, what do I know, right? Only 30,000 people die a year from like, no, it was 60,000. No, gun deaths 60,000, suicide 30,000, right? Well, suicide with gun, whatever. Don't do that. That's stupid, right? But you have the right to life. You have the right to liberty. Well, I've never seen my government give me that one, right? And we'll go into that. We have plenty of liberties to talk about in both this and the Constitution when I get to that afterwards, right? And so they think peers and all that, and we'll talk about all that, right? But when I've ever been in a courtroom, those guys at that time knew a lot more than me about the courts, and I got fucked. I got fucked royally, right? But after reading 1,000 Supreme Court cases, couple hundred fucking this and that cases, fucking all the stupid little bullshit from years and years. We have fucking 200 and some years of just fucking bullshit laws, right? What's off the book? You should see what's off the book and what's on the book, right? They're fucking idiotic. They are fucking idiotic to no extent, right? And they don't change. They just add more laws and more circumstances and more everything instead of getting rid of the shit laws first that we're still paying for, by the way, right? We pay for shitty laws, right? Because some guy who has to fucking read the shitty laws still has to fucking read the shitty laws because they're still there. They should have to know all the laws, and if they don't enforce all the laws, then why are all the laws on the book in the first place? But people are too busy making new laws instead of fixing the problems that we fucking have. Anyways, liberty, right? So when you tell your lawyer something and he says, oh yeah, I can get you out, you just have to go back in jail or you're treated like shit for an X period of time, right? We can't talk about it that day or nothing, right? Even though I was in the courtroom and the judge was right there, he was like, no, go fuck yourself. Wait, why am I here then? Whatever. And this lawyer was probably the lowest part of his fucking class because he fucking didn't know shit. But the judge, he fucking knew quite a lot. And they knew each other. I know that for a fact. They work with each other. Right? And they had already discussed before I even came to the courtroom the whole series of events. Right? They already had a plan of what they were going to charge me with and et cetera, right? Whether it was right or wrong or whatever, that's how it works, right? These people are not your peers. Yesterday, or 2 days ago now, I saw a bunch of fucking idiots storm into Congress, right? Which I can't really comment on. I wanted to do that at one point. Where were you guys 3 years ago or 2 years ago or whatever when I thought that was, the three branches have been our problem. But we can't talk about that. So I'll talk about this, right? Fucking those guys were idiots, right? What was the point of that? Fucking in Congress, oh my god, those fucking retards were hiding like fucking Jesus Christ. The peasants are gonna kill us. Fucking we can't be around the peasants. Fucking grab the fucking knights with the machine guns and fucking mow them down. That's what they were thinking. When they were way the fuck outnumbered. Are you fucking shitting me? Jesus fuck. Right? If people wanted war, they would fucking go out and get it. People try and start wars every fucking day. That's stupid, right? People are trying to be reasonable and sensible, but nobody is fucking... There's no liberty in America. I can show you a fucking half America that's never seen it one day in their whole goddamn life. Right? And actually, probably less than half of America, because I can tell you both sides fucking hate the cops one way or another, whether it's the cops or the bureaucrats that make the cops do shitty things, right? They're both yelling at each other's politics, yet they're working with each other to fuck everyone in the ass. And you think, I've been the crazy one, right? I told nobody to vote this year. I told them to vote for themselves, right? That's the only way you're going to get liberty. I've never been given liberty by my government once, right? They once said I was an American. Well, look in your fucking documents and find my papers, and I'm a person, right? I'm right here in front of you. I'm a person. Just help me out. I don't have any documents. I have none. But my parents are right here, right? My family is right here. Let me go get a job. Let me go do this and that. Go fuck yourself, kid. Right? That's what they said. So liberty, well, you need to work to live, right? So if you're not allowed to work, then you're not allowed to live, which is against the liberty, I would say. So it's not really liberty, right? Giving people, right? There are liberties that people shouldn't have, like fucking with other people, right? You can't just walk up to someone and be an asshole. We used to shoot people for that. Fucking nowadays, everybody thinks they can just walk up to another motherfucker and just talk shit like no goddamn else. Like they're on the goddamn fucking computer. Are you fucking shitting me? Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking people. Right? There are repercussions for your actions. And so, I guess the last thing is the pursuit of happiness. And we're given that. I would say everyone's given that. Right? If given anything in America versus anywhere else in the world, we're given the pursuit of happiness. You just have to realize that you're not going to get it from anyone else besides yourself. In America alone, can you work from nothing to something? Only in America. God bless fucking America, right? Only in America can you have your government say you're not a person, then when they finally say you are a person, rob you for 10 grand a year, and then not help you at all when you asked them the next year, which was even before the COVID. They were still useless, right? So, you realize that they're useless. They will never help you, right? When you've met 30 people that go and get their fucking welfare checks and they have nothing wrong with them besides their little fucking nutso or something. Get to fucking work. You can fucking push a broom or some shit, right? You have a license, you can drive, right? And you're not allowed to work? Are you fucking retarded? But what do I know? Maybe I don't know enough, right? Maybe I didn't know the people bullshitting some fucking fake therapist to fucking be a fake diagnosis and fucking whatever else, give me my fucking drug so I don't have to do anything the rest of my life. Right? People do that. Fucking therapists are retards. Fucking, oh, let me read your dreams. Or fucking whatever other socialized fucking agenda they have, right? Fucking trying to fucking even comprehend or quantify the conscience is fucking idiotic. And I know therapists in their fucking stupid books, they don't know where to start. Right? But, what do I know? And that's exactly the point. And so, but yeah, you're allowed your pursuit of happiness only in America. Only in America, if someone fucks with you, you have the right to fuck with them and call it fucking happiness. If someone pisses on your fucking Cheerios, guess what? Fucking your happiness might be kicking their ass. It might be going to jail afterwards, but you stepped on someone else's happiness for a second. Shit happens, right? And that's right, shit happens. Just don't take it too far. I bet you if fucking 4 people didn't die in the events yesterday, things might have been better, right? It didn't really escalate that bad. But I wasn't allowed at my own capital most of the year because it was halfway on fire. Right? Fucking, so that there wasn't that bad. Right? And it's just people looking for a little liberty. and I can understand that, right? But America doesn't guarantee any of you people nothing, and I need you guys to realize this, that you have to earn it, and a lot of people aren't earning it, and I've been one of those people, right? But I didn't fucking ask from nobody else, except for people that were nice to me, and some people don't have people that are nice to them. I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry you don't have anyone that's nice to you. You maybe never did. Sorry, right? That's okay. I've had people treat me worse than fucking trash. They have their reasons, right? People are weird creatures. And sooner or later we grow up and we realize that a lot of people just listen to fucking regular old Joes. The fucking regular guy, right? Everybody is just a fucking regular guy. Well, technically there are 7 billion people on the earth, and the average man is right there at 350 billion. Or, yeah. No, 3.5 billion. Yeah, 3.5 billion, right? 7 billion, yeah. Which, I don't know. He's not me. He's not you, probably. Fucking, he's probably Asian, actually. Because they have a huge population. And that's amazing. I like them, right? They're cool. Right? That's a continental area. Although they spread downward. And then their heritage goes west as well. Or east, depending on which ocean or whatever landmass you want to go and whatever, right? I don't know, guys. This was pretty fun, right? And here's the thing. When they told me I couldn't get a job, I went and got a job. Was it legal? No. Did they say I was legal? No. Right? And I have a social. I have a citizens born abroad. I have an American passport. I had 6 documents, right? I have a birth certificate American, and I have a cedula. I have a citizens born abroad. I had a passport, and I had a social, right? Well, if you lose this stuff, right, and you have no proof, right? Let's say you're a minor. You have no ID. You have none of that. Well, when you go to the people, they say, go fuck yourself, right? So, you need to make your own happiness in that sense. And later, maybe you'll have a family, and that will make you happy. Maybe you'll be successful sooner or later, right? And that will make you happy. Well, there are people that are going to try and make you unhappy, and that's okay. They're probably unhappy, right? I've been unhappy. I've been there. Everybody has. You get over it. You really do. But, and you try to pursue your happiness, whatever it may be. Whether people say it's wrong or right or whatever, do they really know? But here's another thing. A lot of people do stuff that they wouldn't want done to them, to other people. And that should not be making you happy doing it to other people if you wouldn't want it done to you, right? Well, okay, circumstantial, right? If they ask for it. But that's circumstances anyways. This is a good video. This is probably something I need to talk more on, like life, right? We'll go into Roe v. Wade sooner or later, and we'll go into liberty, right? We have many liberties that most Americans don't know, because most Americans don't even know the fucking law. And then the pursuit of happiness. And that's the final one. That's the key, right? Because you're not guaranteed anything except for that, pretty much. If you live, right, you'll maybe get some liberties, which is fine, okay? But no matter what, you'll have the right to try and be happy. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be something as useless as fucking, I don't know, uh, lesbian dance theory, right? Well, it's a theory. Okay, you dance. Well, you have lesbians dance, right? Make a theory off of it. You call it a day. Wow. Fucking, there are a lot of fucking theories out there. Relativity is a theory that was proven right, hypothetically, right? Schrodinger's cat is a theory, right? Quantum mechanics is almost a theory. If you go into like the Matrix and whatnot, technically it's a theory, right? Although, in that same aspect, if you can quantify atoms and you can quantify every equation in the known universe and the technically unknown universe, then that would be a quantifiable God because every action has an equal and negative reaction, right? And so that can be measured with quantifiable math hypothetically. And so you would hypothetically know everything that was going to happen next. But that's just a theory. Anyways, life is a theory. But I think I'm happy in it. Alright. I asked my little girl if she's happy, and she said yeah, so I better fucking shape up and be happy, right? Well, I asked my wife if she's happy, and for the most part, she said, well, then I better shape up and be happy. I asked my son, he said, da 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 da. I said, okay, I better shape up and be happy, right? And I've had to do this a lot in the last couple of years of my life because I've had things I've needed to do, responsibilities I've needed to fill, objectives that were required of me, and that's fine, right? I wanted to be successful, and I wanted to risk it all so that I could have a chance at it, right? And I think this time it worked out, right? It was a risk and a reward. And that's awesome. I like that, right? And not enough people are willing to take risks because they can't even assess risks, right? So they're not even able to pursue happiness. Some people don't even want to pursue happiness. There are so many people that are just stuck in a rut and don't want to pursue happiness. And I don't blame them. I've been there, right? Things will get better. You can't blame the world for yourself all the time, right? Are you Schrodinger the cat or the box? I don't fucking know, but somewhere in between, right? You can make your life better. You can pursue some sort of happiness, and you don't need to tread on other people to get it, right? You really don't. And it's, there have been a lot of things in my life that I've done for happiness. And whatever, right? I never really treaded on anyone else, though. I tried not to, at least. Right? I tried not to go too far. I tried not to hurt people. I tried to be a good guy all around. It's gotten me fucked over a lot in my life. So, then what? What happens when being a good guy gets you fucked over? You be a bad guy. And that's what bureaucrats do. And that ain't right either. So what do? You leave the social networks around you. You just get away from people. And that way you're not a bad guy, you're not a good guy, you're just a guy. You have no opinion, you have no knowledge, you're just going through life, right? And a lot of people do that. I have tried to do that, right? But there comes a point where you're just like, Jesus Christ, you fucking retards need to just stop for 5 minutes and think about what you're doing. Everybody just needs to stop for 5 minutes and think about what you're doing. Like, do you even...
Oh my God, people.
Like, and this includes the media, this includes Congress, this includes Trump, this includes Biden, probably Biden's wife, right? Biden's wife is pretty much answering for him at this point, unfortunately, for our new president, right? Fucking, I don't know, guys. This was a good video, though. Have a good one, guys. See you later.